All right, so today we'll be discussing the concept of pips, how to calculate pips. From our previous sessions, we said something that you need to understand your stop loss value before you can even know the lot size to use. So now your pips is directly proportional to your stop loss, is directly proportional to the lot size you should use. So if you don't know how to identify or calculate pips, then you will not know how to risk 1 to 2% of your account. For those people that says, I want to be risking 2% of my account, I want to be risking 1% of my account, you will not know how to do that. So it is very, very important that you understand how to calculate pips properly. Right? I want to make some few persons a co-host here so that you can help me always admit people in so that I can focus on teaching. That is quite distracting. So Mr. Deyinka, Oluwafemi, Akilome, and Tolulokbe Johnson, and Comfort Nana. All right, so you all are my co-hosts, so please help admit people in when they're coming in. So let's talk about that right now. So I'm going to clear my screen and we're going to go straight into some calculations. All right, this involves calculation. Mm, It involves calculation. So let's start. So the first question we want to ask is that what is a PEEP? I know that everybody, you always hear PEEP, 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 but not everybody really understands the concept of PEEP. So what is really a PEEP? For those people that are already advanced, apologies, but I believe that this will also help you. All right. So I'm going to say something. I'm going to say that PEEP is the bedrock of everything. It's the bedrock of everything that we are doing. I hope you guys already have your study group notepad, and you are taking notes because it's very important. Okay. Um, if you do not understand the concept of PEEP, then your foundation is going to be shaky all through your forex journey. Some of you have gone past, this PEEP stage. You are already doing so many things that are advanced, but you really still did not understand the concept of PEEP. It's still giving you some little issues. All right. Yeah, you might understand to some extent, but maybe you're not really understanding it fully. So it will still give you some issues in your forex journey. Now, currencies are gauged by PEEP. Trade orders are placed in pips. Profits are calculated in pips. So practically everything we are doing in Forex revolves around pips. So it is important for you to take your time to understand pip. So a pip is actually the smallest unit in which a currency pair can change. Is the smallest unit, right? In which a currency pair can change. It can also be said to be a standardized unit and the smallest amount by which a currency pair in Forex market can change. So it is just like a sell of Forex. That's how I'm going to put it, like a sell of Forex. So as you go further, you will understand that there are some other smaller version of pips, which is called, pipette, or some people call it micro pips. All right, it's a smaller version of pips. So it's like you dividing pip into a smaller version. So it's either called micro pips or pipettes. But I don't want us to get anything complicated for now. So what we want to talk about is how do we really calculate pips? Now, the general rule of thumb is that we start calculating pips from the fourth decimal place. So that is the general rule of thumb. There are exceptions, but this is the general for Forex. Fourth what? Fourth decimal place. This involves some calculations. Okay. So we're going to start with the general ones that are generally fourth decimal place. So, okay, let's do it this way. If, for instance, For Euro USD, for instance, let's look at Euro USD. If the price of Euro USD as I'm talking to you is 1.1292, okay, and Euro USD made a 1 pip move to the upside, 1 pip move to the upside, what's the fourth decimal place here? 2. Because if you're going to count it, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. So the fourth decimal place here is what? 2. Very important. Now, in some situation, you're going to see something like 1.12924. This 4, all right? You can ignore that one for now. It's the fifth one. It really doesn't count much. This part 4 is the one that we call the micro pip or pipettes. Do you get pipette? I'm not sure if I got the spelling. So that is why I'm focusing on 1.1292 for now. So there's still an extra value, all right, an extra number, which I will ignore, which is the pipettes. Now, if Euro USD makes a 1 pip move to the outside, when you say, yes, I've made a 1 pip profit, that means that it is now the price of Euro USD is now 1.1293. Do you understand? Because now a 1 pip move have been added. So it's not like you're going to add the 1 to the beginning. You're going to add it to the fourth decimal place. Okay, so let's take a look at another example. Let's say GBP USD. GBP USD. All right, which is currently at the price of 1.3031. Okay, now if GBP USD make a 2 pip move, to the upside, all right, what will be the new value? I need the responses. If it took, if GBP USD makes a 2 pip move from this current value to the upside, what will be the new value? Let me just look at my chart. Hello, can you all hear me? Okay, I can see from Daniel. Who else? Alaba said 1.2. Okay. All right, so GBP USD right now is at 1.3031, and it made a 2 pip move to the upside. 2 pip move to the upside. What would be the new value? I need everybody here to respond. I've gotten responses from just about 3 persons. Where are others? This is a study group. It's not just a teaching. I can see you, Alaba. I can see what you're saying. All right. So the new value will be 1.3033. Majority got it. So even if you see it as 1.30314, for instance, right? You know, I've told you that you should ignore the fifth point, the fifth value. So even if you see it as this one, your new value will still be 1.3033. This 1.3033, you just bring back the 4. Do you understand? This last one doesn't count. So even if you see it, on any trade pair, it doesn't count. So just block your eyes off it and just bring it back after your calculations. So if you have 1.30319, you are adding the 2 to steal this one. So it's going to be 1.3033, then bring back the 9. Do you understand that? Okay, so let's look at one more example, because here we're going to do some class work. All right, so let's say Euro GBP, okay, makes a 5 pip move from the value of 0.8663, a 5 pip move. what will be, let me add 7. What will be the new, what will be the new value? What will be the new value? It makes a 5-pip move to the upside. What will be the new value? What will be the new value? John Samuel said 0.8668. Comfort 0.86687. I need more responses. All right, so the new value is going to be 0.8668. Then bring back the 7. That means we are just adding 5 to 3. Now, that is for trades going to the upside. So these trades are positive. They are going up, right? They are going up. So how about trades or prices that are coming down? What are you going to do? So this time around, you're not going to add, you're going to subtract. So it's like a meter rule. This is like your meter rule. So you have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, up, up, -1, -2, -3, -4, down, down. All right. So if it is going up, what are you supposed to do? You keep adding, you're adding, you're adding. If it is coming down, what are you doing? You're subtracting, subtracting, subtracting. So now let's look at this example again, Euro GBP. If it is doing a 5-pip move to the downside, towards the downside, what will be the new value? 5-pip move to the downside. Remember, this is the actual price. 0.86637 is the actual price. And it has done a 5-pip move to the downside. What will be the new value? So Dele said 86587. 8657. Okay. I hope you're not copying from each other. So this time around, let's look at it. We are subtracting 5 from these 3, right? So let's do our normal simple arithmetic. 5. Now we are first going to bring our 7 back. So 5 minus 3, not possible. So we need to borrow 1, Abby. So we can say 5 minus 63. Let's put it that way. So 5 minus 63 is what? Oh, sorry, 63 minus 5 is what? What's 63 minus 5? 58. So we are going to write our 58, then bring back our 86, then 0. So it's 0.86587. So if you said 0.8657, Olox, you're wrong. It is 0.8658. Then you bring the 7 back. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. Good. So let's move on. I want us to look at other types right now, other types that are quite different from the ones that we've done. But we've been working on 1 decimal. Let's talk about 2 now. So let's say that you have a currency pair of, maybe that's MGU at 1.30312. And this GU has done a 12-pip move. A 12-pip move to the upside. Now, I want you all to give me the value. So this is the value I want from you all, right? If it does a 12-pip move to the upside, what will be the new value? Up. If it does a 12-pip move to the downside, what will be the new value? just tell me 1 point something 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 buy, 1 point something 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 sell. All right, I will understand. Or 1 point something something up, 1 point something something down. I will understand. So I'm waiting for your responses. Let's see the people that I would appreciate if you put your answer in one. Don't put buy and send sell later so that I will know exactly what you are sending. It won't be okay. Okay, don't worry. Let's all talk about the buy first. Everybody buy first. The upside. Okay, so I can see a general response here. So a lot of people are saying 1.30432. Okay, yes, you are right. Because like I said, this two is meant, this last digit here is meant to be ignored. You're going to act as though it doesn't exist. It's meant to be ignored. So you are left with 31. So your last two is actually 31. So that is where you literally can add 12 to. Okay, so that will be 1.30432. 1.30432. All right, very, very clear. Okay, now downside. Everybody should now start responding for downside. Okay, I can see that of Daily, iPhone, Maureen. Okay, great. Who else? Comfort, I can see that. This session is going to be a bit long. I mean, when we're talking about calculations, it's a longer session. So I hope you guys will understand. All right. So I think I've seen some general responses. So yes, so we're going to subtract 12 from 31. 12 from 31 is 19. So for put your 1.30. 31 minus 12 is 19. Put your 19 and put that 2. Okay, so I want to believe that you all understand this. So let's move to the next level. The same thing applies if you're talking about 3 digits. You want to add 115 pips to 1.30312, for instance. Okay, 312. Why is it 2? Oh, okay. Now you're going to focus on 031 because you're adding 3 digits right now, right? So if you're going to do say 115 pips, so you're going to add the 115 to 031. Do you understand now? So that means it's going to be 1.3, all right, 146, then you bring back your 2. So I'm literally adding 115 to 031. Do you understand? So that is how you do it. If it is a 1-digit fourth alone, I hope if that is clear, just put in clear. It's clear. It is clear. It is clear. Let's move to the next one right now. Clear. Okay. Now, for most currency pairs, right, we always start from the fourth decimal place, like I've explained. Now, there are some currency pairs that are not even up to 4 decimal places. All right. Some of them have their own specific ways of calculating them. So these are the ones we're going to talk about now. These are the JPY pairs. They are quite different. JPY pairs. So who can mention some JPY pairs that we have? We have USD JPY. Which other one? Which other one? Be fast. Mention them. I'll be writing. Someone said Euro JPY, iPhone. Okay. Which other one? A lot of you are saying Euro JPY, GBP JPY, daily, good. Which other one? NZD JPY, comfort. Which other one? You are still thinking. CHF JPY, good. Daily. AUD I gave that one, nobody did. So as so many other JPY pairs that we may likely have. All right. Now they have their ways of calculation. Another popular example that has its own way of calculation is gold. Got JPY gold. All right. So you discover the way the prices appear are quite different. All right. So let's follow deal with the JPY pairs. Now, this is how you will see the JPY pairs appear. For instance, if the price is 109.67, this is how a typical JPY pairs appear. You can see one extra pair, extra digits, maybe 3. Now, this 3 is the pipette, it doesn't count. All right. So the one that counts really is the first 2 decimal. All right, the first 2. The last one doesn't really count. Okay, but of course you just put it there. Just the same way you are doing the normal, general, regular Forex pairs. Do you understand that? So it works with the same principle. Now, I want to ask a question. If this is a USJPY, if this makes a 2 pip move to the upside, 2 pip move to the upside, can someone tell me the new price? Makes a 2 pip move to the upside, what will be the new price? What will be the new price? Just 2 pip move. Okay, I can see from Alaba, I can see from Dele, I can see from John. Okay, you all are correct. So 2 pip move to the upside will be 109.69. You're literally adding 2 to the 7. Okay. 2 pip move to the downside will be what? 0.65. So you can put the 3, you can put the 3. Okay, 0.65. To the upside, 0.69. So let's talk about, say, 12 pip move to the upside. This is the original price, 109.67. 109.67. So what is 12 pip move to the upside? Twelve pip move to the upside and 12 pip move to the downside. Up, down. I can see Olox, I can see Alaba, I can see Dele. Okay. Who else? I can see your responses, guys. Who else? 12 pip move to the upside. What would that be? Twelve pip move to the upside will be 67 plus 12. That will be what? 79. 12 move to the downside, 67 minus 12, that will be what? 55. There's not a wrong thing if you use calculator. There's nobody that's going to arrest you for using calculator. But I just want to show you how to do it, live. Ten pip move, for instance, is going to be 77, right? 10 pip move is going to be 77 to the upside. Now let's talk about gold. Let's talk about gold. I usually refer to gold as, it has a different way of calculating, very different from every other pairs, very, very different. So I hope you guys are taking notes. I want you to, where you are right now, okay? I want you to probably tell somebody I want to have an idea of how you guys are learning. So you can take a selfie of yourself. You can tell someone to, snap you as you're learning. I want to see guys positioning. I want to feel that you're really, really in the groove. All right, and then you can post it. All right, post it. Let's have some fun as well. Okay, probably the most beautiful post will get something beautiful from us. All right, so post it. And if you are dressed well, you're dressed well, you're in a very good place, you can put it on your stories as well. Okay, tag someone. You can tag me. All right. That's one of the best things to do, especially if you're a networker. It will help you attract people. People like, okay, what are you doing? What are you learning? You are creating curiosity. It's not every time that you say, come and join my business, come and join my business. You post some things that create curiosity, that people want to find out what is it that you're doing. That's one of the ways I do my own network marketing business. I try to post things that create curiosity. So let's talk about gold. So this is how we have gold. The price of gold can be like 1325.56, something like this. Now, I want to test the knowledge of somebody here. I hope somebody will get this right. I hope somebody will get this right. Okay, gold does a two-pip move to the upside. This gold, two-pip move to the upside. What will be the new price? What will be the new price? Two-pip move to the upside. What will be the new price? Two-pip move to the upside. All right, I can see iPhone. I can see Alaba. Okay. I need, how many people are in this class? We have 13. So I need at least 7 responses before I continue. I have iPhone. I have Alaba responded. I have Olox 1327. I have Daily, no idea. Okay, so I have 4 people that have responded. I need minimum of 3 more. I need minimum of 3 more. It's like the people that are responding are still the same people. So what are others doing? Are you not in class? Michael, 1325.58. Okay, Michael has responded. Oguntola Rhoda has responded. John has responded. Okay, I have 7 people responded right now. And you know what? Wow, I actually was planning, I've already logged it right now. I was planning to give the correct answer $50. But unfortunately, there's no correct answer. It is locked already. No correct answer here. The correct answer, because that is why I said gold is different from every other ones. Gold is different. You don't calculate it the way you calculate others. So you have the normal regular Forex, right? You have the JPY pairs, and of course you have the gold. Mr. Tolu, drop your answer now. Drop your answer. Though we've already logged it, there's no reward again, but drop your answer. I want to see if you will get it. You guys can make another attempt though. Try more. 1325.5. There's no difference, Michael. There's no difference with what you typed and what I wrote here. That's the original price. It has done a two-pip move to the upside. 1327.56. Okay. You've tried. 1325.76 Alaba. You've tried. Who else? All right. I think I'm going to lock it. Let's move on. So the answer to this is what Alaba just said in his second attempt. All right. But unfortunately, you can't win anything. I was keeping it for the first attempt. So the 2 will be added to 5. The 2 will be added to 5. So it's going to be a digit after the decimal. 1 digit after the decimal point. 1 digit after the decimal point. Note that down. Write it down now. Write it down. 1 digit after the decimal point. So 2 pip move to the upside will be what? 1325.76. 1325.76. That is 2 pip move to the upside. Mr. Tolu, you're wrong. What you just literally did was 20 pips. That was what you did. 20 pips. Okay, so this is the assignment I'm going to give you now. It's not going to be an assignment, it's going to be a classwork. A classwork right now. Oh God, there's no $50 anywhere. It was for the first attempts and nobody got its first attempt. Okay, so let's just do an assignment. I'm in a classwork right now. Put in your responses. You can type your responses in our group, in our WhatsApp group, and you can put it here on Zoom. Okay. So AUD USD is just going to be a very simple assignment. AUD USD, current price is 0.73. Four two. Let me now put the extra one, 5. So for all these currency pairs, you're going to calculate 15 pips each. 15 pips to the upside, 15 pips to the downside, up and down, okay? Up and down. Number 2, this is number 1. Number 2, USD JPY. Okay, we're going to do 104 point, what number can I use? 0.23. Number 3, gold. You can start now so that you won't waste time. Gold, 1808.50. So in this assignment, this is just 3, one for Forex, one for JPY pairs, and one for gold. So all I need will just be 6 answers. Buys for AUD, USD, and XAU, and then sell for AUD, USD, and XAU. I want everybody to do this classwork right now. Can you see now that some people that have even been involved in Forex for a very long time still have some issues here? So it is very important that we don't despise little topics like this. All right. Even me, I had to go and check, study before I came in here. All right. So I have a response. Tolu AUD done. Okay. Alaba AUD done. Adeyinka, you've not completed your AUD. It's only the up that I've seen. Oluwafemi, AUD done. Tolulope, USD done. Dele, AUD done. Alaba, you've not completed USD. Just put everything together so I can put done. Adeyinka, UJ done. That's all I have for now. That's all I have for now. Okay. So Lu XAU done. Oguntola AUD done. Let me just write Oguntola AUD done. Dele UJ done. Comfort AUD done. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 persons that have done something. Okay. Where is Oluwafemi Akinlome? Where is Olox, iPhone Maureen, John Samuel, Michael Udom, Mrs. Adetunji? I've not seen from you. I need to get from you. Alaba, XAU done. Alaba, did you do USDJPY? If you do it, if you did it, please drop it again because I didn't get that. Olox, AUD and UJ. AUD and UJ done. iPhone, Maureen, I'll just say Maureen. AUD done. Michael, I can only see AUD, one part of AUD. Drop everything the same time so I can mark it. Oluwafemi, UJ done. Let me just say Femi, UJ. Rhoda, Oguntola, UJ done. Adeyinka, I mean, I'm sure it's good that you wanted to rise. You only gave the number, but I can see that it's good that you meant XAU. Maureen, UJ done. Okay. Comfort, UJ done. Michael, AU done. I have so many responses now. Dele, XAU done. Dele, you are done finally. Alaba, UJ done. Alaba is done finally. Tolulope, XAU done. You are done. iPhone. iPhone, you wrote AUX USD, but I know what you meant. That's Maureen. Maureen, XAU done. So I have Daily completed. I have Tolu completed. Let me use a blue. Daily completed. Tolu completed. Maureen completed. So let me look at the people that are just submitting now. Comfort Gold done. XAU. That means you're done. Michael UJ done. Olox, you didn't get the calculation. Put in something there, put in something. John Samuel, AUD done. John Samuel, you've not done anything since, so John, AUD done. All right, I'm going to stop this in the next 2 minutes so that we can move on. Alaba completed, Comfort completed. Adeyinka, I've not seen AU for Adeyinka. I've not seen gold for Olox. I've not seen gold for Oguntola. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. Oluwafemi. Femi, I can see your gold, but no AU yet. I can't see your AUD, USD. Oguntola, Roda, gold done. Okay. So as at now, Oguntola, Roda.
AUD was my first one that I did.
So submit it again. Just copy it and paste it again. Maybe you have it. I don't want to scroll up too much. Maybe I missed it. So just submit it again. If you see here that you are done and I'm not marking you done, just resubmit. It's no big deal. All right. You can do that within the next 1 minute. We are going to close this right now. We have 50 seconds countdown. 50 seconds countdown. John Samuel UJ. John UJ. It's like Oluwafemi has done XAU. Olox XAU done. Olox, you are done. You are completed. 30 seconds to go. Let me scroll up a bit. John Samuel UJ, Michael Gold. Okay, Michael, you're done. Olox Gold, you're done. Adeyinka, AUD, you're done. All right, so I'm going to stop for now. John Samuel, you're just giving me gold up alone. I need you to submit everything once. So Adeyinka completed, Michael completed. Okay, so those people that did not complete their own, I didn't get from. Okay, is there another Femi? Maybe Oluwafemi and Femi, they are the same. So that means Femi is done. All right, so I didn't get the full from John Samuel. John Samuel just sent me gold up alone. I didn't see your gold down. Okay, John Samuel done. So I think everybody, you're done. Let me see. Omotola marked, Comfort marked, Olox marked, Mori marked, Femi marked, Michael marked, Alaba marked, Tolu marked, Daily marked, Adeyinka. So everybody, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 persons. All right. That means there is one person here that did not do anything. That is Mrs. Adetunji. Mrs. Adetunji did not do anything here. All right, so good. I mean, congratulations, you've done well. So let's do the corrections. So you're going to see for ourselves. Let's mark it up. So you're going to see for ourselves. So let me erase everything here. Let me erase your names. All right. Okay, so I can do it here. Now, AUD USD 15 pips up is 0. I'm adding 15 to 42. So 0.73, 15, 5, 7, 5. Down is 0.73. What's 42 minus 15? 27, all right? So we have 0.73, 27.5. UJ, 15 pips up, 104 point what? 38. Sell. So for here, I'm going to do 423 minus 15. No, sorry. Myself, I'm getting confused. So let's do the calculations together so that I won't be confused. So we have 104.23, all right? And then we have 15 here. So 23 minus 15 is what? 0.08. So we're going to have 104.08, all right? 104.08. Then gold, 15 pips. 15 pips is going to be 15 here, 10.00 to the upside. 15 pips to the downside will be 180.7.00. Is that what majority wrote? Or did I make any mistake? Correct me if I did. I mean, we are all students, right? Correct me if I did. I'm looking at a lot of people's responses when it comes to the up one. XAUUSD up. It's like a lot of people got it wrong. Did you get it wrong? So 15 pips to the upside. You're going to add your 15 to 88.5. You're going to do it like 85. That is it. Because this last zero will not count. So you're only adding to, if it is, say 2 pips, right? You're going to add the 2 to 5, remember. So if it is a 2 pip move, it's going to be 1808.70. That's a 2 pip move. But now that is a 15 pip move, you're going to add it to 85, right? So if you add it to 85, what would that be? Let me erase all these parts. All right. So if you're going to do that, we bring our 0 back. 5 plus 5, 10. 8 plus 1, 9, plus the 1 from 10. Another 10, 0. We bring the 1 to the other side. 1, 8, 1. Very crazy, right? Or another thing you can do, just add 85 plus 15, that is 100, all right? So 100, so 18, 100, 0, yeah, put your point back, all right? So that is it, guys. Now, I'm going to show you the reason why we are doing what we are doing. So let's go to our Telegram channel. Sorry, today's session is quite long. There are still so many things to do. I know that one of the reasons why I'm trying to avoid this topic is that I know that this topic is going to be huge. It's going to take a lot of time. So let's share this together. Where's my Telegram? All right. Now, your given traits here, look at, if you're in the Telegram channel, congrats, you're given a lot of traits here, a lot of traits here. All right. But then a lot of us just enter those trades without knowing the value of the stop loss. It is wrong for you to enter a trade without knowing what the stop loss is. So how are you going to know the stop loss? Because your stop loss will help you to know the lot size to use. So you can't enter a trade without knowing the lot size to use. Some, if you're a starter, you will say, okay, if I have $100, I will use 0.01. If I have $200, I will use 0.02. If I have, that's for a starter. But for an expert, it doesn't work that way. And we are trying to make you an expert. For an expert, you can have $100 and still use 0.03. And you can have $100 and you will see that I cannot enter this trade. You can have $500 and you will see the reason why you should use a higher lot size. Why? Because the stop loss value is smaller. The bigger the value of the stop loss, the smaller the lot size you can use. The smaller or the tighter the stop loss value, the bigger the lot size you can use. That is the way to calculate. So let's look at this last trade I was given at 146. All right. GBP USD buy. Now, how do you calculate your stop loss? You look at the entry, which is buy, and then you look at the stop loss. All right. Entry and stop loss. Now, the entry here is what? 90. Can you see that? 90. The stop loss is what? 0.0. So what is the stop loss value for this? It is 90 pips. 90 pips. This is much. It is not all account size that can trade a stop loss value of 90 pips. It is not all account size. That value is much. That means if it goes against you, you're losing freaking 19 pips. That is what it means. So if you're using 0.1, if it goes against you, you're going to lose $90. Like I said, before you enter a trade, know what you can lose before you even bother to enter. It's not all trades that you are meant to enter. You enter based on your risk. If you're not ready to lose 90 pips, then you won't enter the trade. Forget about the profit for now. Calculate your risk first. Forex is about knowing your risk, protecting your capital, and then growing gradually. That's what Forex is all about. Can it eat TP? Of course it can. But because of the stop loss value, you cannot enter. And if you can enter, you enter. It all depends. We are all different. If you use 0.01, it means that worst case scenario, you will lose $9. So that means that if you have a $500 account and you say, okay, I want to lose, okay, for my $500, if I lose $9, it's still fine. What is $9 out of 500? How many percent is that? Is it up to 2% that we all want to risk? 1% is $5. 2% is $10. Do you get? So if you have a $500, 2% is $10. So that means if you want to enter this trade with $500 and you are saying that you want to risk only 2% per trade, that means the lot size you will use is 0.01. So there is no point. You can't say because you have 500, you want to use 0.05. No, that means you are risking more. So a $500 account that want to risk only 2% will enter at 0.01. That means a $300 cannot enter if you want to risk 2%. That means a $100 cannot enter in this account. Because if you are $100 and you enter this trade, you are going to lose $9, even if you use the smallest lot size. You're going to lose $9. That is almost 10% of your account size. It doesn't make sense. No, it doesn't. You shouldn't enter a trade and one trade should clear 10% of your account. That means you only need to enter 10 trades, similar trades, for you to blow your account. Now let's scroll forward a bit. Let's scroll up a bit and see some other trades so that we can calculate. So all these things we are talking about will be coming to you live right now. You will understand why we are doing what we are doing. All right. Now this is XAU USD. This is XAU USD. Who can tell me the stop loss value of this XAU USD? Who can? Now, the value that was given was 020, 020, 020. All right, and we have 250. What's the stop loss? (020) and 250. What's the stop loss? Someone said 5. If it is 5, if it is 5, the stop loss will be 1902.50. If it is 5, stop loss will be 1902.50. If it is 23, I'm just going to add 23 to 2.0. So it's going to be like 2.3. So if it is 23, the stop loss will be 1904.3. It is 230 pips stop loss. 230 pips stop loss. 230. How many of you are willing to risk 230? It means that even if you use 0.01 and it hits your stop loss, you're going to lose $23. Can you see why you cannot afford to take trade blindly? The whole essence here is to prepare you for 2021. You cannot be taking trades the same way you're taking trades in 2020. You won't go anywhere. You just be going up and down, up and down, up and down. How did I get it? Okay, maybe I'm going to share my board again. All right. Maybe I'm going to share my board. First, let me copy this trade and put it in the chat group. It's in the chat group right now. So let me share my board so that we can see it all. So the entry is what? 1902.00. Now, think about it. If it goes, remember it says sell. So that means the stop loss needs to be higher. Like you need to add to it. So if it is a 5 pip stop loss, for instance, it's going to be what? 1902.50, right? 5 pips. If it's a 10 pip stop loss, it's going to be what? 1903.00. All right. If it is a 20 pip stop loss, for instance, it's going to be 1904.00. All right. But now notice the stop loss is 1925.00. All right. So how are you going to calculate your stop loss? 1925 from 1902.00. Now you can see that the changes actually got to this point, 25. So what you're doing is you're taking 250 from 020, 250 from 020. And what is that? 5 minus 2, 3, then 230. Do you understand? This is 230 pip stop loss. Okay. So if you're not ready to lose $23, so someone that has a 2,000 account, if you have a 2,000 account, $2,000 account, so $2,000, 10% of 2,000 is 200, 1% is 20. So a $2,000 can enter this account because you're going to lose about 1% of your account if it goes against you. 1%. Right? Something like that. What is not clear, Maureen? What is not clear? What exactly is not clear? So if a $2,000 enter this account, you are losing 1% of your account, this trade. So this trade is not meant for everybody, even though it's going to eat TPs, it's going to eat different TPs. But then, because of your trading plan, you have a plan and you have declared that you're not going to risk more than 1 to 2% of your account per every trade, and you're not going to expose your accounts to more than 4% at a time or 5% at a time. So if you are risking 1% per every trade, that means you're only permitted to enter 4 trades at a time. For you to enter extra trade, that means you need to close one first. You need to follow your trade plan. You need to at all costs. All right. So let's look at other ones. Let's just look at 2 more that was called today or anytime. All right. I'm scrolling. So Euro GBP sell. The entry was 0.75. Stop loss is 160. I could have said 75, but I saw that the third decimal was, then the third point was also affected. All right. It changed from 0 to 1. Okay. So that's why we need to look at the 3. 160, 0.75. 160, 0.75. So what is the stop loss value? What's the stop loss value? What's the stop loss value? 160 and 0.75. Let's be fast. Let's be fast. What's the stop loss value? Okay, I can see response from Daily. Are you guys tired? Don't worry, we're going to be done in about 5 minutes. Just let's look at examples, because we need to it's not just about calculations. We need to understand the practicalities. So it is 85 pips. So what does this mean? It means that if you enter the point when it was called though at 9075, all right, you're going to lose 85 pips if it goes against you. And 85 pips, if you use 0.1, it is equal to $85. If you use 0.01, it is equal to $8.5. So if you're ready to, if $8.5 is within the range of 1 to 2% of your account, then you can enter the trade. You can enter the trade. What is it that you don't understand, Oguntola? Euro USD. Euro USD. Entry is 255. Stop loss is 370. What is the stop loss? 255, 370. What is the stop loss? That's 370 minus 255. That's 115. So can you see why some stop loss can be very, very high? Look at this. Look at this, guys. Entry is 07. Stop loss is 35. Entry is 07. Stop loss is 35. What is the stop loss value? What is the stop loss value? Entry is 07. Stop loss is 35. What's the stop loss value? How many pips? 07, then 35. How many pips? 28. 28. Can you see that this one might be good for a lot of people? Now let's scroll down a bit. Look at it. It eventually hits stop loss. See, it says stop loss minus 28 pips. Can you see that? This trade is stop loss. So you are not pained anytime you lose. The reason why people are cranky when they lose is because they don't calculate before they enter. They just enter a trade and they will suddenly discover that they will lose, and then they'll be like, I didn't know that I will lose. I've gotten a lot of complaints like that. Somebody will call me and say, Mr. Wale, how come I entered the trade? How come I lost like half of my account on that trade? Mr. Wale, how come I just lost like $100? I'll be like, if you understand stop loss value, you will understand that it's not all trades you will enter. Even if you're going to enter all trade, that means you have an account that can accommodate those trades. You have an account that can accommodate those trades. So if that is what you do, you'll be fine. You will absolutely be fine. Do you understand? So that is it, guys. That is it. That is it. Let me see. This is a gold trade. Let's look at another gold trade. What is the stop loss of this gold? Look at it. What is the stop loss of this gold? If TP1 is achieved, yes, you can move your stop loss to break even. Maybe we're going to talk about that later on. We've already done a whole lot today. I mean, we started around 12:15, 12:20 thereabout. I think it's 1:32, so we've already spent over 1 hour here today. I know this topic is a very deep topic that will always bring questions and all of that. But one thing I can tell you is this: go practice, right? So your assignment for today will be go to VIP Trade Ideas. VIP Trade Ideas. If you're on the Telegram group, that is cool. All right. Go to VIP Trade Ideas and calculate the stop loss of 10 pairs. Anyone, just choose anyone. All right. Any trade idea that's been given, 10. So someone said 13 pips. Let's calculate that. 8. So I'm going to calculate 9,000 minus 8870. For my calculation, this is saying 130 pips. It's saying 130 pips. Guys, if it is 13 pips, like you said, if it is 13 pips, it's going to be 188.3. Don't make that mistake. 13 pips will be that you're adding 13 to 7.0, like to 70. Do you get? So 13 to 70 will be 188, right? 8.30. And that is not the top stop loss. So it couldn't have been 13 pips. It couldn't have been 13 pips. Do you understand what I'm talking about for this particular gold? Mr. Tolu, I'm going to give you an assignment, please, Mr. Tolu Lokwe. Is Mr. Tolu Lokwe here? Is he still here? Mr. Tolu Lokwe Johnson, please, I will need you to do me a favor, right? I want you to copy 10 random trades from the VIP Trade Ideas. Just 10 random trades. Post it in our study group. And I believe you are in the study group. So post it there. And that's what people will work on, whatever you post. So just 10 random trades here. Thank you. So someone says that you didn't get for gold. See, how will I explain this gold? It is very simple, guys. It is very simple. What I just did was this. I set 9,000, 9,000, all right, minus 8870, 8,870. That was what I did to calculate it. Okay, 9,000 minus 8870. That was what I did to calculate gold. And I'm going to try to explain for the last time. And then we're going to end the session for today. So I'm going to just explain this gold again, and then that will be the end of the session for today. So I'm trying to explain it in about 3 minutes. We are already past our time. So I'm going to go to my whiteboard and try to be as clear as possible. Now, the sell value is 1887.00. This is the entry. The stop loss value is 1900.00. Now, generally speaking, please pay attention because I won't explain again. Anyway, the recording of this will be available. We're going to upload it on YouTube. which will take some time, but we should be able to get it today. All right. So pay attention, right? The general rule is this. If you have 1887.00, all right, and it is a 5 pip stop loss. Let's say it's a 5 pip stop loss. All right, you're going to add your 5 to the first decimal. I mean, the first digit after the decimal. So you're adding your 5 to this first 0. So it means that the new entry, I mean, that means the stop loss value is 1887.5. If the stop loss is going to be 5.0. So if, for instance, this is the entry and this is the stop loss, and I said, what's the stop loss value? It is simple. You just say 5, Abi, that is stop loss value, is 5. So it means that this digit after the decimal is the most important digit. So whenever you are doing your calculation must end on these digits. Your calculation, whatever calculation you are doing, must end in that digit, one digit before, I mean, after the decimal. So that is the most important thing that you want to, first of all, understand. All right? Your calculation must end there. Now, how did I make my calculation? I discovered that everything here and everything here, they are all different. See, the second digit and the second digit of the stop loss different from one another. 8 and 0, different. 7 and 0, different. So that means I need to do my calculations on everything that is different, but I need to end it on this most important digit, which is a digit after the decimal. So because they are all different, I need to pick out 8870 and 9000. I won't have to pick one because 1 and 1, they are the same. So that means I'm picking out 887, I'm picking out 900, but I'm not going to stop there because I need to add the most important digits there. This most important digit, 00. So that is why I have 8870 and 9000. This is what I'm going to subtract to get the stop loss value. All right. This same principle is the same principle you use for normal Euro USD. You know, normal Euro USD, you can have 1.24562. All right. For something like for Euro USD, the most important digit is what? 6. That's the most important digit. So whatever your calculations will be must end at that fourth decimal. Must end at this fourth decimal. So if you have a Euro USD of entry of 1.2456 and you have stop loss of 1.2536, all right? Now you will discover that the ones that are different, 2 and 2, they are the same. So you want to focus your attention on 456 and 536. This is what you're going to subtract to get your stop loss value, because this 6 is the most important and is the most important. So you can't say 45 minus 553. You are leaving the most important digits. This most important digit is actually what determines the stop loss value. So you cannot leave it out. So for this gold, for instance, you cannot leave out the most important digits. That's the digits after the decimal point. It is not possible. For any kind of situation whatsoever, it is not possible. For normal currency pair, Euro USD, GBP USD is the fourth decimal point that is the most important. For JPY pairs, it is the second decimal point that's important. So for normal USD JPY, for instance, you can have 204.32. This 2 is the most important. Second is the most important. So that means that if you have a stop loss of 205.28, if that is your stop loss. Now 2020, they are the same. 2020, they are the same. So you don't need that. But 45 is different from 32. So yeah, that means you are picking out 432 and 528. You need to put the 2 there because it's the most important digit. Is that clear? Is that clear? So I'm going to repeat myself. Forex, normal Euro USD and Co. generally is the fourth digit that is most important. For JPY pair is the second after the decimal, fourth after the decimal. For gold, it is the first after the decimal that is most important. So whatever your calculation will be, your calculation must end on these most important digits. Must end there. So that is why 900 minus 887, it is totally wrong. It is not possible. You can't say 900 minus 887. No, this most important one, you are leaving it out. So it has to be 9,000 minus 8,870. So practice this over and over again. Over and over and over again. It takes practice. All right. So thank you guys very much. I really appreciate your coming in here. And for those people that have been consistent in attending our sessions, I tell you, you're going to be better. I mean, I just wish that everybody in the team can be part of this. And for tomorrow, if you have people in your downlines, let me just sorry.